40-50.
We're live from Ocean City, Maryland for this B bracket matchup as the Blackhawks will kick it off to the X-Dawgs. They got a nice return going here as he gets down to about 40, about the 23, rather the field a little bit. So, not so great field position, but a good return. It was way back there to start. If you're watching, share everywhere. Cover that real quick. Share it off the page. I put National Flag Football Series. I'm not sure if that's enough the page or not though. But sure, yeah. As Matt Eisenberg comes out in the shotgun. Option coming, Eisenberg going to his right side. They're shooting from inside a booth here due to the very high winds that are happening. Gonna try to adjust angles if possible. Yeah, no. Perfect.
Yeah, on the 0 on that side, he should be showing that. He's going to put him to the side. Okay, so bracket in a little bit better.
I have the X-Dawgs photographer there, but she's not taking any photos right now. Red hoodie. As the X-Dawgs come out, 5 wide receiver set. Snap, Eisenberg throws, complete across the middle. Eisenberg takes the ball running now, and they pull him down.
As a matter of fact, I think I have the memory card thing so we can put it on the iPad and upload everything. Yeah. I have the one with the memory card reader that goes into iPad tablet and put it on the iPad, so. Oh, okay.
Snap, Eisenberg steps up, throws up, and incomplete.
That's why you play defensive back.
And he's not happy with the call, or lack of.
Get back if the defensive guy jumps off.
0-0 here in the first quarter between the X-Dawgs and the Blackhawks.
Bit more college and we charge it to the defense. If the defensive guy jumps off and the wide receiver
Here in this
takes
B
off,
bracket matchup.
it's all the offense. It is 90%.
This is Joey Blaze live from Ocean City, Maryland.
Click on the Federation app.
Snap coming. Throws it up, incomplete.
The weird parts are we have about a 10% amalgamation of NC2A and NFL. It's an NFL conference side teams. Pass interference is a spot foul. 4-15, which I was great. Holding in the backfield. Offensive penalties in the backfield. front guard from the spot or from the line of scrimmage, whichever's greater. So if you flat guard, 15 yards back, or 15 yards. If you run up and you flat guard 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, we're going back 10 yards.
The Blackhawks take over. And I believe that was Kinsler on the pool. So second down coming up at about 16 yards to go. See where they marked that at. Okay, it's pulled back. Couldn't quite see where it was pulled. So now it's going to be second down and 21. Wind is very high right now.
Exactly.
Snap. Screen. Oh, incomplete.
I probably wouldn't say anything yet until the defense starts to play. And if they don't say anything for the first half, that's like this week.
So third down, 21-ish coming up. And we're going to try to angle it outside. And a whistle coming. I believe it's going to be a false start. Yes, a false start on the Blackhawks. So it'll be now third and 26. Snap coming. Rush coming. Ball up and complete. Did not get a good shot of that. My apologies. Tried adjusting without dropping. So fourth down coming. We adjust. See how the wind impacts this punt. And, well. So the X-Dawgs will take over. Third possession of the game. Still tied, 0 apiece. You're live from Ocean City, Maryland.
And someone not familiar with that.
Ironically enough, my first live stream this year in flag football inside the state of Maryland. Been outside of PA all year. Been quite odd for me so far, but nice to be back in my home state. It's so weird. Like, I've been in Pennsylvania more. Oh my God, yeah, that's why I really like it. Except the tower I'm in is outside, so like I have to worry when thunderstorms start up because behind me are all bleachers. So it's like a death trap when the storms start up. As we try to get a good angle here. There we go. 0-0. Snap coming. Matt throws the screen across the middle. It's bomb. I apologize for naming some players and not all. Working on that. But yeah, I've been in Pennsylvania more times this year than any time in the last 5 years because of that. Because I've been in Keystone too this year.
Is Keystone going to be doing some haters kind of stuff?
They're going to start soon.
Okay.
They're growing.
Good.
X-Dawgs have really helped up there in growing that. And a lot of the stuff I've talked to about the owner, like they have a lot of good ideas. Like that can really help grow the sport.
How far is the Keystone League from Hager?
It's about 40 minutes. That's all it is.
Y'all need to work on Hager. Y'all need to work on Hager League play.
I want that to happen. Snap to Eisenberg, who throws it up. It's got a man. He's got it downfield. Is he gonna score? Yes! As he drags it all the way out. Woo! Touchdown, X-Dawgs. I was waiting for it to actually get to the end.
Yeah. No, because Owings Mills and Mid-Atlantic.
Yeah, Math Owings Mills.
That starts this coming weekend. Our first interleague play this season.
Hey, trust me, I've been trying to get it to work out. I would love to see it more than anything else. We need to keep growing this sport. As the X-Dawgs score and make it 6-0. And we're going to film the extra point for this viewpoint here. Thank you to Ocean City Parks and Recs for this wonderful booth and field we have. A great viewpoint. And we'll show that in between plays. Show you how excellent this scenery really is. We were talking about the Keystone League. The X-Dawgs up there undefeated. They've yet to lose a game. I believe overall they are 16-0. But that is being tested very shortly. But right now, they're giving the Blackhawks quite a test with a blocked kick. That'll make it 6-0. Some momentum for the Blackhawks after that play. We'll see what they do with it.
BJ Carter.
BJ Carter the block. Good view, Kent. Kent Page joining me today on commentary, perhaps. I've always wanted a second commentator, Kent. And you're one of the best minds in the game. As we take a look at this wonderful vantage point we have, this is the view right now on this field. As you see behind it, the shore and everything else going across. This is the inside of the booth we are in. Really nice, really impressed. This is the field we have. They even have a scoreboard. I wonder if they can operate that though.
They don't have it turned on.
Oh, they don't? Ah, damn. That'd be beautiful.
Turn on the championship tomorrow.
Oh, real?
Okay. Just so, because we put the clock up here where you can see it and everything like that. So we've never been able to use it before. But I still try. We try to make this better and better every year.
As the Blackhawks take over. Thank you, Kent. Snap coming, and it's a dead ball. Anybody who is watching, please share. Share everywhere. Sharing is caring. Snap coming again. Handoff up to the middle. And they pull him down immediately.
Anytime we're going to blow it dead, is it snap high with the quarterback's head? We're going to kill it because I don't want the quarterback turned around.
Snap coming, fires a crawl, incomplete. Who was it?
Lowe's. Nunu Jenkins, whatever name you use on Facebook.
Nunu Jenkins, all right. Nunu Jenkins with the drop.
One of the I think it's Cheech and Chong.
Oh, that show, yeah. I've seen some of their stuff. Low key fan.
Low key fan, right?
Snap coming, and he drops it again. Whoa. And the offensive line play is, well, at least the center to quarterback exchange is killing the Blackhawks right now. And let's see what the X-Dawgs do to capitalize. They begin this drive right about the, looks like you have the 24-ish yard line, you suppose, Kent?
Yeah, 24, 23 yard line.
Yeah, about there. Grab a hold of my supplies.
2 drop passes and 2 center quarterback exchanges will not endeavor you to a long offensive series.
Big facts there. Big facts there. As we come over here to the window on the far right side of the booth. Snap coming. Eisenberg running that option. Pitches it to his right side and he drops it. Oh. And a misstep that could have been big for the X-Dawgs. I kind of think he was better off just trying to turn it up. Eisenberg, the former receiver at Geneva College, held many records there. Accomplished athlete in southwestern PA. X-Dawgs based out of Newville. Been around since 2002. Looking for a big circuit win and a rare tournament appearance. Snap coming. Eisenberg throws it up, complete. And it's pulled down at about the 22. Third down coming. And about 2 to go. See if that option play comes back to bite him. Thank you, Jonas, for sharing. I might start giving him top fan status on Facebook.
It's always important to have top fan status.
Exactly. Snap coming. Eisenberg. He's going to step up. Matt Eisenberg running.
First down.
Yep, he definitely. That's
First down.
Yep.
First down.
A first down for the X-Dawgs.
That's where the ball is.
Confirmed by Kent that it's going to be about the 20-ish yard line, that in-between spot.
Line judge right there. He followed the ball up. Right spot. Good officials on the positioning. Got Keith. Got Keith from Hagerstown out there. Wally. And Troy from Connecticut. So
Nice little group. It's amazing how many people come for this tournament from all over.
absolutely.
Snap coming. Eisenberg. He's going to throw it up. Incomplete. Mention the diversity of location of this game. X-Dawgs from Newville, PA. I believe the Blackhawks are from...
The DMV, Manassas,
DMV?
is where they're housed, but they've got people from DC, Maryland, Virginia.
So they all, as I said, comes from all over. A lot of teams.
And you mentioned X-Hawks been around since what you said, 2002?
2002.
Yeah, Blackhawks have been around since somewhere before the turn of the century.
Oh, wow.
In many of their incantations, but Tommy's been around for a good long while. I remember Tommy playing 11-man contact with flag.
They had 11-man flag?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to see that, to be honest. Throws it up! Touchdown! X-Dawgs!
That looks like a busted coverage.
Yeah, he was right there. I don't think anybody was ready for it. And the X-Dawgs take a 12-0 lead on the Blackhawks.
Now, that's a score going against the wind.
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
That's like a shorthanded goal in hockey. You don't see a lot of that.
And this would be big for both Keystone and Washington County. Depending on how you look at it, if the X-Dawgs win this game, a statement message from both leagues. Perhaps we'll see how it goes. X-Dawgs are the only real Keystone rep down here, if we're being honest. Though there are some players who are scattered about from the league down here this weekend. And with this extra point coming against the wind again, I want to know about kicking it, especially with the way it's been going.
This is kicking into the wind. You're going to have to... There you go, a little pooch.
Yeah.
That's the way you do it.
Well, part of it is also that first one being blocked earlier.
Yeah.
That was concerning, but that one goes through easily 13-0.
Got Andy on good forward. You got
Strong.
stuff on here from a while ago.
And so the Blackhawks will take over.
We got Lewis's drive, huh?
From about the 35. Jonas, we're glad to provide you with entertainment on the weekends, brother. Hope to see you back on the field soon.
We lost a one-time card. I thought that card was empty. Is it a regular SD card or is it a mini?
Regular, but I think it's a high capacity.
Oh.
I think I have more.
Yeah, but are they empty?
Yeah.
High snap. Throws it complete.
There's the squirt.
And, oh, he gets around. I'm still
First
going.
down. That's a
And
nice
finally
little
gets
gain
the
to
pull.
50-yard,
Unfortunately, I had to go
50, 49
around.
yard line. Sorry.
Not your fault, Ken. The other turn was to try to throw my camera out the window. Ooh. Well, let me get to a
First back to the Blackhawks.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They've had a punt, and a 3-and-out punt, and then they had a 4-and-out on the drop by Tommy on 4th down, which led to that score.
Oh, wow.
So,
Thank you, Rashad. We're glad to provide commentary. And get this stream going here from Motion City. Score 13-0 X-Dawgs here in the second quarter. Snap coming. Throws out to there. To the flats and oh, there by Baum, it appears. So he dropped it low.
second, about 10 still. Second, about 9.5.
About that, yeah. Try to sit down. Snap coming. He's going to throw it up, and it's incomplete.
Wow.
Tried to
Blackhawks
move it,
are our
just
worst
couldn't.
enemy right now with these drop passes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably 3 first downs they've had that they've honestly just...
So a 2-minute warning. Score still 13-0 in favor of the X-Dawgs. Trying to score a win down here in Ocean City.
Blackhawks can get a first down here and get on the board. They need to get the ball to start the half.
That is correct.
So, this is...
This could get interesting any second. One play can change all. We've seen it so many times in 9-man. Snap coming, and they got him. That defensive line just swallowed them up. And there was nothing. So 4th down coming up for the Blackhawks. That's what it looks like it might be. Or he's along. It could be a pass. We'll see. So 4th down coming up for the Blackhawks. Trying to get something going here before half. Snap coming, and he did kick it, or did throw it. And it's caught. Okay, wow. Wow. He just threw it up. Hey, Moon. What up, sir? Come on up here, man. It's a lot more nicer.
Poor defense. Who just knocked the ball down.
That's all we had to do. Well, you don't have to go for the pick ball position. You got to think about that. Exactly.
Blackhawks life.
And, well, that gives it death. Oh, my goodness. What an awful snap. Shot over his head and went even further back. That's a loss of what?
That's a loss of 20 yards.
Shoo! What do you think, Trey, so far?
X-Dawgs are looking good right now. If they can hold them till halftime up 13-0, get another stop on D.
Second,
Looking
30,
pretty good.
Second, 35.
Second, oh my goodness gracious. That ain't good.
That's not good in any league.
Yeah.
Or any style of football.
Oy vey. I mean, they just gotta throw it up again and hope an X-Dawgs offender tries to catch it instead of batting it down.
But
Yeah,
luck
but
there.
going against the winds. Ooh.
Oh yeah, I know, Ken. Snap coming, 2nd down and very, very long. Throws it up, and that's a way to get yards back, though.
Bounds, pocket stop. 3rd down. A little bit over 20.
So 3rd down and 21 cone is equivalent. Thank you, Kent. Joey Blaze, Kent Page, and Trey Jessie joining us. I said that correct, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. I always thought it was pronounced that way. I just wanted to verify. 13-0 to score here. It's been all X-Dawgs for the most part. They didn't get their first down, the Blackhawks did, until just a few minutes ago. And if not for some bad defense, it would be X-Dawgs ball ready to score. But the Blackhawks have an opportunity now in this 3rd and 21, actually. They pushed it back a little. Snap coming, throws it, and another drop. How many times have we said that today, Kent, in the
And
first
that's
half?
what's behind on that
Yeah.
one. I think,
Wind took it a little
I think
bit.
the wind just
Yeah.
it hit that brick and just stopped.
Oof.
So
Yeah, you got a fair point. It looked like to me at first it was a drop the way he turned, but
yeah,
it's a fair argument.
4th and 21.
4th and 21. I know we're inside the 2-minute warning. We don't have the context yet. But this will give the
need that.
X-Dawgs.
Thank you.
This will give the X-Dawgs good fair field position and the wind. And
And that wind's getting even more harsh.
And Eisenberg's got the arm with that wind to get that ball 60 yards downfield easily. Oh,
Snap
there's a
coming, free play,
He's going deep.
and incomplete. But as we said, free
We got a
play.
Free play. So now we're going to be 4th and 15. 4th and 16.
Little more yards. The question is how much time is left on the clock. That's going to be another factor as well. We'll see what happens though on this 4th and 16 first. X-Dawgs giving the Blackhawks some life.
Russian 2.
Russian 2 playing a deep cover 2 with 5 under across.
1 pressing up. 2 safety. Smart defense right now.
Fake. Stepping up. Fires it up. Incomplete.
Oh,
And that'll be a turnover on downs. And we'll see what the X-Dogs... Oh, they're going to call half.
that's half. I knew they were running close.
At halftime, the score is X-Dogs, as we pull back a little bit, are up 13-0 on the Blackhawks. As we're going to sit down here for a second and talk. I'm Joey Blaze. Joining me, Trey Jessie, Kent Page. Fellas, what are your thoughts so far in this first half?
X-Dawgs are looking good. Defense is holding up. Offense is looking great. We're making the plays.
Yeah. And that's...
X-Dawgs are playing solid. They're,
They haven't changed how they play football. They've always had the straightforward, mentality is we're going to do what we want to do. They honestly capitalized on the mistakes the Blackhawks have made, and that's honestly the mark of a really good tournament team is someone who can capitalize upon the mistakes of their opponent. X-Dawgs have done that. Blackhawks are shooting themselves in the foot. They've had open receivers downfield. They've just either dropped the ball or the weather has gotten the best of them and knocked the ball down itself. Blackhawks get the ball first. Tommy needs to come out, get everybody together, get everybody on the same page, and get a drive going. If they can get a drive going and score on their first possession, it's a wide open ball game.
Yeah, big facts.
So it's going to be a very unique. I'm assuming X-Dawgs are going to want the win in the fourth.
Yeah.
So suspecting, so they're going to try to give Tommy the win in the third quarter. At least I would.
Yeah.
So they can have it for the fourth.
Now, the other option is you put Tommy against the win in the third.
Mm-hmm.
You take the win in the fourth. Put the game out of hand. If you can get 26, you can get up to 26 points. You can score twice in the third quarter. Even with the win, you're going against time at that point.
Yep.
So this is where you've got to make that decision. Do you trust your team to score fast enough to really put it out of hand, or do you want to go ahead and play defense and make the other team force the ball downfield? That's what I would do.
True. No, that's a good point.
Considering Blackhawks are kind of light this morning. We go
Real light.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Was that 14 players?
Yeah.
Attrition starts to have an effect.
The question is how many they have signed up. They only have 14 now, but is that all they have for the weekend?
I'm sure they'll have some more tomorrow. Work schedules,
Of course,
jobs,
yeah.
things like that.
And that's the one thing about tournament people forget about.
That's the one thing. And honestly, that's one thing I like about pool play is, you can bring up, the bodies you need, but the rosters are turned in, so it's not like you can't add somebody today.
Yeah.
So.
We'll see how they come out in the second half.
So it looks like they're making them go.
So they're putting him into the win in the third.
Into the win, yep.
Ooh.
So
I was starting to wonder when X-Dawgs started kicking off.
I think for B,
I guess for this
for
round,
B,
it's a
you
good
kick,
chance.
for B, you kick off to start.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Thank you for the
Kick off
reminder.
to start the game and start the half.
Yep.
That's right. It's been a while for me.
And then A is
A kicks off every
every
time.
time. Yep.
Here we go. 40-50.
Kickoff coming. And that's real deep, but he's got to field it.
About 10, 20. Oh, he
And
drops the ball. Oh, with probably another 40 yards of green in front of him, he dropped the ball.
Even when they already have the ball, they're dropping it. That is the biggest statement about this game.
Oh.
Oof.
They have had about 3 or 4 drop passes wide open.
They're just playing a bad game overall. But it's just the first game. There's true, but there's always day 2.
That's true. I mean, it is all play.
It makes it harder, but
Yeah, you're fighting out of the pits.
sometimes you got to rise like Bane in Dark Knight. And they should have had him there, but they still finally they get him.
Got it just short of the first.
I thought he was going to go for more for a second.
Let's see. Over on the other field is. Hold on, I got it right here.
Yeah, if anybody has any
Scorpions
score
versus
updates,
Honey
feel free to share.
Honey Badgers popped on the scene earlier this year at Nationals.
Yeah.
Honestly, Rhode Island at the Rhode Island Flag Bowl
Okay.
is where I first popped up. They first popped up, and they did pretty good up there. They had a decent showing at Nationals.
So they're kind of newer to the circuit.
And Honey Badgers have the Scorpions now, and that's the X-Dawgs' next opponent. So
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that matchup coming right after this one. Snap coming, handoff, middle.
Forward, first down.
Yeah. And that's already number 3 for the game, I believe. But
But it's a drive.
exactly, they're improving.
It's what the Blackhawks need on this first series to start this game. Start this half, excuse me.
Very important drive at that, because the last thing they need is to come out short again, especially with the fact that the X-Dawgs can move the ball very well. Eisenberg doesn't have to throw, he can run it too. And they're one of the better possession teams that I've seen. Snap coming. Better screen.
Squirt, upfield. And pull.
Good pull. The X-Dawgs are some flag pulling guys.
They play fundamental
Yes.
flag football, and
Yes.
that's what a lot of teams on the circuits tend to lack sometimes. You got to have
They
fundamentals
don't
to
get
succeed.
greedy. They come with the same core guys. It's a great organization.
Yeah, it's been said 17 years in running now. There are flag football players who weren't born now that were playing when the X-Dawgs started.
I'm so
Hey, I was one when Miller Lite started in our league. To put that in perspective. And I'm 28 now. As a double,
Oh,
as
don't
this
make-
first play happens.
Good
Ooh, did he get to the first? I believe.
Nope.
Nope, short.
That's the 50-yard line. That's not the first
Oh,
down.
my bad.
That's
I'm
50.
overlooking it. Might be.
We're the dotted lines.
See, I'm not used to so many lines on the field. I come from county where we are lucky to even have like
Have
paint.
Lines.
Yeah.
Well, here's the nice part.
And now we have too many lines in Greencastle.
Yeah. Andy put out the larger cones because of the wind, so the cones are flying down the field.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the nice part about
Yeah.
these larger cones.
I was about to say those kitty cones went out of cut it today.
No, they'd be down over there by the playground or in the lagoon by now, whichever way the wind is blowing.
Third down here. 3rd and 10.
Snap. Trying to step up.
Oh, that's a pick!
Oh, it's a pick!
Interception!
Got it.
And we have a
What do
flag
they call
guard.
it? Flag guard.
We have a flag guard.
But the pick will stand, I believe,
Yes.
correct?
Pick will stand.
Yes.
Yep.
And it'll be a flag guard from the
We have a
spot.
flag guard from about the 43-yard line.
And that's the bigger story is the interception itself, because now the Dogs have an opportunity to really
Yep.
stick it to the Blackhawks.
They scored here. It's trouble.
So we're going back 10 from the spot of the flag guard.
If they score here, we're looking at a potential 21-0 lead at the most. Plus 21 to start. That's pretty
That's
big.
great.
That's momentum. We switch spots again, me and Trey.
All right, so we're
First and they still get to this cone, right?
so get to this
Yeah.
point. Yeah,
So first and about
it's first about I think it's about 12.
12.
Might be closer. What's going on in that huddle?
Hello, hold on 1 second. Okay, what?
They're talking in the side
Yeah.
huddle, and I'm not really sure about what.
Ball. Ball all the time. Yep.
All right, let's see what they're going to move it to.
Okay. All right, here's the thing. Instead of it being, because it was 10 yards from the spot, making it 1st and 8 to the 40-yard line, 1st and short, or
So
you
now
can
they're
just take
making
it
it
at the spot
1st
of the
and
foul.
long.
That
making
makes
it 1st
sense.
and long.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good strategy.
Yes.
So making it 1st and long,
About 1st and 17
And
now.
Keith's coming over to the middle to talk it over.
it's not first. You cannot start 1st and 2 cones. You cannot start 1st and 2 cones on a live ball foul. And I'll be back in a minute. Oh, no, they got it. Okay.
Were you about to go down there and explain the rules to him, Ken?
Yeah. But Wally's got it. Wally and Troy got it. It's good. They know. It's still 1st and 1 cone.
Yeah.
You can never start 1st and 2 cones on a live ball foul.
I could use you as a rules analyst on a lot of my live streams. You know that, right?
All you have to do is ask.
Hey, I'll call you in if you're ever free one day. Snap coming. And
Screen
blocked. Blocked.
Oh.
And truthfully, if it
That
could have been a
ball
lot
had
worse.
Oh, if that ball had been tipped up just a couple inches further,
That's
that
6.
was going to be 6 for Blackhawks.
And that's a momentum swing.
Mm-hmm.
Eisenberg, ooh.
I think the double pass was coming.
Maybe got a little greedy on there, try to go for a dagger a little early. You want to grind this drive out is what you want to do. You want to send a message to the Blackhawks, punch them in the face one last time before you get out of here to win. That dagger would have done it, but an excellent defensive play to make sure it got...
Defensive play.
Yeah. Great read. Snap.
Ball
Eisenberg.
cross.
Incomplete.
Good defense. Good defense.
If anybody has any scores of the other games, feel free to post in the chat. I'm on an island myself. We're about 20 minutes away from the other field, I do believe.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get some scores from the other field. Hold on a second.
I believe the Laney's Punishers game was going on.
Yeah, the Punishers were going on. The last score I saw between Renegades and Rideout was 20-6 in the third with Renegades up.
Oh, wow. Snap. Eisenberg.
Good rush. Ball away.
Incomplete.
That's a dangerous throw by Matt. That's not something you see too often.
No. Fourth down. They did not move the ball at all on this drive.
And this was an awful drive when you think about it because they got away from that ground and pound strategy they're using in the first half. That option was giving them some pains up front for the Blackhawks. Kept them patient, which allowed the pass to get open deep. They didn't show any looks.
That touchdown on the second one.
They should have at least. I would have gone at least one play action here
Yeah.
out of the option.
We're third now, aren't we?
Third? I
thought I counted 3. Maybe there was a penalty we missed.
Thank you. Ball was knocked down. Drop pass.
And then just
Yeah,
that
this is
play.
fourth
This
down.
is fourth.
This is 4th. Oh boy.
They
Well, they want to
punting.
punt it. Okay.
Okay.
I was thinking myself. Yeah, I was questioning
See,
it.
Matt's messing everybody up.
Well, I heard someone on the field yell, "It's third down."
That's what I heard.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. That's why I was like, "What?"
It's a good punt.
It's a good punt. Rolls right out of bounds
Yes.
right there at basically the
Makes it
21-yard line.
first
Make it
and-
first and long.
First and
19. Yeah, that's gotta hurt.
Defense got to hold up.
I think I drank somebody's. I think I'm drinking somebody else's water. Am I?
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh, my bad. I thought I had mine that whole time.
You reach over out of my bed. That's fine. It's all right.
I'm too focused into the game, Kent.
It's fine.
13-0 here in the third quarter between the X-Dawgs and the Blackhawks. X-Dawgs trying to secure a tournament win. They were 0-3 last year in Ocean City. The Washington County League as a whole was 1-21. Quite a disaster.
But Washington County is stepping up, though. They're out here more often.
Big facts. No, I agree.
Run by Tommy.
And they pulled it completely off. Kunzer was ready to just rip it completely off. But no, you've just said it. It is improving, and the representation coming over to the tournaments now is better than ever. They're not bringing 7 small teams. They're trying to put everybody on smaller of a squad together to work things out. That's what the MD Raiders are doing for the most part.
Who is the MD Raiders? Is that Scotty Scott?
That's Scotty Scott,
Okay.
and there's a lot of guys from a mix of Ruckus on there, Railroaders,
Railroaders. It's an amalgam.
program guys.
It's an amalgamation, which is fine. But it gets with those other teams as the Raiders start to see things and start to see how great the circuit play is.
They're circuit. Oh, is that a pick?
No.
No, that should have
Oh,
been
my
one.
goodness.
Oh, I couldn't tell because it was swarm of bodies, and he was on the opposite side. But oof.
But as those teams from the Maryland Raiders start to see play on the circuit, then those players can go back to their own teams and go, look, we could do this.
Yeah.
We can compete in this. We can we get 1 or 2 breaks our way. We're in the Final Four. We're moving forward. We get better.
The circuit changes you for when you get down in there. It changes your whole perspective of how this game is played.
Absolutely.
When I played at Virginia Beach for Andy in 2015, I came from Washington County that season playing one of the lower teams to playing against some of the best in the country, and I realized what it took to win on this level. Snap coming.
Good rollout.
Oh, they had a sack. Oh, my
BJ!
God.
Another drop.
Ken, how many is that?
That's about 5 or 6.
It's at least 6 that I can count
Yeah,
that are just drops.
straight up. I don't know if it's nerves, if it's the wind throwing them off, because it could be a little wicked out there, but still no excuse. I mean, X-Dawgs, they do thrive in these kind of conditions. This is the kind of conditions they do their best in. I saw a couple years ago when they took down Adrenaline Rush in the semifinals. A day like this, heavy wind. It was not sunny, but albeit it was windy out. It was a little bit nasty, hard to throw. They scored the upset, and right now they're using the same old school approach to flag football.
All right, so Tommy's going to go ahead and punt this away, which is honestly the smart thing to do. You know, you don't want to give the X-Dawgs a 21-yard field to score.
They've already done that earlier in the game.
And we saw how that ended.
Yeah.
Punt the ball.
So who did the X-Dogs play next? The Maryland Titans?
No, that's Titans and
Honey
AFN.
Badgers over on field 2.
I think AFN Titans play here, right?
Yeah, Titans play...
AFN.
Is it AFN that early?
Sure, that's
No,
what it's scheduled.
717 Elite.
Oh,
And
is
then
it
AFN at
2:15?
2:15.
And then AFN
okay.
at 2:15.
I was wondering about that. All right. Glad to get clarification on that.
So,
Huh? Because I know them quite well. And over there too.
who's 717? Yeah, I saw them at AC the first time.
Those men's out our way.
Oh, the Titans? Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I chased Locker on the field for a long time. Okay.
Snap.
Vic right here. That's all we do.
That's the wind. Oh my God.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Oh my gosh, that wind just held that ball up.
Let's see what the net on that was.
8 yards maybe?
That was brutal. That was
Oh
that
my
wind just ruined it.
goodness. That wind just held that ball up like it hit a wall.
We're starting to see how it's factoring in this game big time, and we'll see how it's going to keep factoring in as this day goes on, as this weekend goes on. Really, we're so close to the shore.
Honestly, today's the hard part.
Yeah, today's
the wind will
more
die down
difficult day.
tonight. All right, so we're in the
fourth.
fourth. We're in the fourth quarter.
It's going to be first and
First and short.
13-0 X-Dawgs. And the X-Dawgs that's the story of the game. It's been all X-Dawgs.
Yep.
The Blackhawks have had opportunities. Do not get us wrong. They've not been out of this game completely.
No, they've killed it. They've played two people. They've played the X-Dawgs in their own hands.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're losing on both ends.
So first and about 2.
Hey, boy. Hey. Hey.
You got them
Hey, son.
headsets on. You got the noise canceling
So
headsets
fourth
on.
quarter starting.
first and short from
First
about
and
the
2 from the 22-yard line. Now, do we take the shot deep, or do we try to burn about 5 minutes off this clock?
Burn the clock.
I don't know how much clock they can burn, Ken. It's only, well,
Oh!
technically I could burn clock. It gives them more field position to play with.
Also about 1.5 yards.
Smart idea, though, I think, for Matt to tuck it there just to kill enough clock. Remember, they don't have to really score here, but the Blackhawks need to score twice when they've been not able to get past their own 50 but only once.
But a long throw down high where no one can catch it also burns about another 45 seconds off a running clock.
Well, there's only 21 yards to go, Kent, or 24.
You know.
But at the same time, back at the end zone, one-on-one, they can find the right guy down there.
Right. Oh, I the first down shot I could see. I expect him now to run the option or a short drag to try to get the first down and be able to burn another 4.5 minutes off the clock.
Ooh, got to catch. There we go. Good catch. And did he get the first?
Third and
He is short. Third and short. Oh, wait. Okay, yep, third and
Here
short.
comes a QB sneak right now.
All he's got to do is get the ball over the plane. That's all he needs.
He's hitting a hard QB sneak right up the middle.
This is where you show how tough your offensive line is right now.
Or a hard count.
Well, does he go under center on these sneaks?
No.
Okay, so he comes out of the
He
shotgun.
comes out of the shotgun,
Okay.
a hard dive.
He'll burst if he has to.
Yep.
But he might try a pitch instead if everybody crashes in.
Yep.
We'll see what they call. He's got none in the backfield with him. And one tight end.
Pretty hefty up front, but they're stacking the box.
That's where the outside might come open, though, Trey. Snap, he went the opposite way.
And first down.
Ball's across. He in, yeah. Yes,
First down. He was across the line.
Yep.
And Blackhawks aren't happy though. They think they got him short,
No,
but
it was the right call.
Yes.
He
Ball was across.
He was across the line.
First and goal.
Came in and sold that.
Trey and Ken agreeing with the officials. I agree too. I think he got it.
He was across that line. He swiveled them hips, got through, put that ball across.
Have a wonderful vantage point up here in Ocean
It's
City.
kind of easy to see with these big ass white lines.
No, definitely not. Handoff or no? No, he still has
Oh,
it.
inadvertent whistle!
Inadvertent whistle. Oh no, and that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt both ends. Well, it hurts the X-Dawgs more. They lose a lot of yards. But
Oh, are you moving? All right.
Kent, what's happening? What's your insight?
I thought I heard a whistle.
I thought I heard a whistle too. So if you heard it and I heard it, did you hear it, Trey?
I heard it.
So they're going to put the ball up there. I think that's. I don't know what they were.
But
That's
it's an inadvertent
interesting.
whistle, which means
So the X-Dawgs don't
you
get
either-
hurt.
Which means you either have to take the result of the play where the inadvertent whistle happened, which would have been like an 8-yard sack, or you would go back to the original line of scrimmage and replay the down.
Well,
Mr. Official
And
said it
that's
should be
what
from
they're
the
going to do.
previous
They're going to
spot.
go. They're going to go back to the previous spot and replay the down.
wow. Good call or bad call, Kent?
Yeah, well, the inadvertent whistle sucks, but I understand why it happened.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, the alternative is if they don't call it like this, one team wins and the other one doesn't in the end.
Exactly.
Because they were about to give the X-Dawgs the yards.
right. So it's replay first down.
Snap. Matt, he didn't throw it.
And he takes
Now,
a sack. He
that's
takes
the
a
sack.
And we got a flag in the back.
What's the penalty, though?
We got a flag. He's going to call a defensive holding.
Troy! The sack happened before the flag came out. The sack happened before that flag came out.
And a big-time sack.
Yep. And he's called a defensive holding, I'm pretty sure. So he's moving it from the... He just moved it from the spot.
I'm sensing some reluctance on Matt's part to try to throw the ball.
Defensive holding?
I think he's trying to avoid throwing a potential turnover, but at least holding the ball as long as he can. It'll keep costing him yards, but it also gives the time to run down. So in a way, it's working out. And we talked about how they had the ball to start at the 21. That even adds more to the plays because of the fact you get a first down to boot. So they've had the extra plays to run the clock
I'm
down.
letting you know, but the X-Dawgs got away with one there. Because that sack happened,
Oh, is that what
and
happened?
then that flag was
Wow.
thrown for the defensive holding. Okay. Now the back
So the
judge
holding
has
stands.
no idea the sack has happened. So him throwing the flag is the right thing to do.
So now the X-Dawgs have it. I mean, it's automatic first, correct? Or am I wrong?
Automatic first down.
Oh, man. And that's even more clock. That's more downs. Let's see if he keeps... Yeah, he's still running it.
Run, Matt. Touchdown.
Does he got it?
Touchdown.
Yes, he does.
And at this point, it puts into the play of the 2-minute.
And the X-Dawgs, as Trey says, are up now 19-0.
19-0. And if Blackhawks do not score, you have the 18-0 rule, which will end the game 2 minutes early,
Oh, wow.
even inside pool play.
So the Blackhawks need to score fast.
18 at 2 minutes, or 35 at any point in the fourth quarter. Game's done.
Thank you, Kent Page, for your insight and knowledge.
So they could go up 20-0 here.
Extra point coming. And no good. So 19-0. The ball didn't go out in the bay, did it?
Oh, really? Okay.
Too much of a headache.
Yeah. You don't got time to peep.
I talked to him.
Right.
You talk to him and tell him what you ain't having. Hey, dude, y'all got any questions? This is what's going to happen before the game, you know. then it's clear.
Right.
When it happened, then we talked before the game.
Exactly.
So why are we first? You told me you understood.
So why are we at it again?
That's what, you're going to see me do it when I get out there. Hey, coach, this is what's happening. You got any questions? When they had him on the field, we talked before the game. No problem.
And so the Blackhawks will start from the 35. Joey Blaze in the booth with Trey Jessie and Ken Page. Ken has stepped out. Snap coming. Rush coming. Fires. Incomplete. So second down coming up for the X-Dawgs.
No, the Blackhawks.
I know them right here.
They're from, they're across the DMV according to Ken.
Okay.
Manassas, Southern Maryland, DC,
A bit of everywhere. Maryland Titans and then the Scorpions. Okay.
That's why I parked over there. I'm like,
Second down coming. Fires. Oh, should have been an interception, I feel like. Ooh.
Saturday college, come back, and I used to do it just a week. So
Yeah.
Sunday morning, I'm like, God,
Just play. Yeah.
I don't know how the guys who play 5 or 6 games a weekend do it, though. That's the part that drives me insane. I couldn't do that. Snap coming. Fires. Complete. First down. Still going. Trying to get that extended. 2 minutes. Remember, the margin right now is plus 19 in favor of the X-Dawgs. That's going to be very crucial when it comes to seeding tonight. We'll find out what's going on there.
when I tell you, when you see me get out there, they're going to be like, oh, shit, he. Nah, they know I'm good, though. Like I said, you give them their instructions and
Let them know
yeah,
beforehand.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're all good. But that dumb shit like you bossing, don't get you no
Nope. Nope.
We zoom in a little bit. Since we're the furthest we can get. Snap. Fake.
Deep ball.
Fires it deep. Incomplete.
Look a little light on numbers too.
They gonna go full strength.
Oh, yeah.
As we look down at the MD Titans, they have a game against 717 Elite coming up on this field. X-Dawgs, meanwhile, will be playing the Honey Badgers on the other field. Blackhawks, I believe, will be taking on, I want to say 717 following their game.
I think so. Yes.
Got the schedule in front of me. Snap a little high. He's going to run it and gets pulled down, and there's a
And he got
flag.
blocked in the back.
And if that's, yep, and if that's going to hurt him. A very rough afternoon for the Blackhawks. Not the start you would want, Nosom City, but they still got about 2 games to the minimum to get it right. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, that old proverb. $19-0 is the score. X-Dawgs looking to become the first ever Keystone flag football team to score a win in Ocean City. $19-0 once again. As we are under 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. Joey Blaze in the booth with Trey Jessie. On commentary with me.
Looking like they'll hold up. 19-0. Good first game for the X-Dawgs.
Snap going to his right. And patted right down. So third down coming up. First of I don't know how many games we got if you were going to count the other fields. Woo. The busiest Saturday I've been a part of in a long
We've already
time.
lost 2 games this morning at 9 o'clock due to back out. So
That's been the main theme this weekend as the whistle's blowing. Is that game?
that is the ball game.
That is ball game. So X-Dawgs are going to start out with a plus 19. They defeat the Blackhawks by a score of 19-0. And me and Trey will talk this game over real quick.
Yes.
Trey, if you're interested in playing the Tyler role, feel free. But feel free to do your own thing too.
No, I'll sit down and
right,
enjoy
bro.
it real quick.
See, it's a favorable angle. Trey, we've been watching this game so far. What was the key you feel like to this X-Dawgs victory?
You know, like Kent said earlier, they don't change up their game. They come out and feel like they're going to do what they want against you. And they pretty much did that this game. They started with the ball. They came out. They came down and scored right away, went up early 6-0. Came back. Blackhawks was, not driving really. X-Dawgs stopped them again, got good field positioning. Matt ran his, he has something in the playbook always. Rolled out, found somebody deep, scored, went up 13-0 early. And then after that, defense held up well. They held Blackhawks maybe to 5 first downs all game, maybe 6. They had a lot of drop passes. They probably dropped the ball about 10 times the whole game. X-Dawgs look good. It's a good first win for them, 19-0. Now they're on to the next one. Hopefully they can pull that one out. Start pool bracket 2-0 and look good for Washington County. They look good. They've been they have the same core guys always. So it's a great organization. Great first game for them. Great first game.
Yeah, I agree. And this was a start they needed. What was crucial to me the most, though, was the amount of drops the Blackhawks had. They did not look like they were 100% in this game. They dressed about 14, as Kent mentioned.
14 people they have on their sideline right now.
And if you take 14 and divide that by 2, that's the amount of drops they had in this game. 7 drops. They only crossed the 50 maybe twice on their own. Penalties aiding them along the way. Just not a very good game by the Blackhawks, but it's early. It's the first game.
First game of the tournament for them on this field. So, hopefully they got more guys showing up. They're not light all weekend like that, and hopefully they can regroup their next game and bounce back a little bit. 19-0 on the first game of the day that's a pretty lump. You don't want to come out and show that performance, but what is it? Tommy as their quarterback. Is his name Tommy?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, he's a vet, so he might pull something out. It's a long weekend of football, so we'll see how it plans out for them. X-Dawgs right now, though, they keep playing their game. They're going to compete. In Hagerstown, look at them. They was in the championship for the B bracket. They compete every year, damn near. I mean, them guys got a lot of respect. They're a tough group of guys.
Yeah. One of the best teams in our area, and a statement message by them, a plus 19 margin. 19-0 was the final here. X-Dawgs victorious. I'm Joey Blaze. Thank you, Trey, for joining us today.
No problem.
Thank you, Kent Page, as well, for joining us. Hopefully we'll find Kent. I'm not sure where he
Out on the field right now.
Is he on the field?
Yep, with the refs.
Okay, talking officiating. Hey, he was nailing the rules in that game. Yeah, it was good to have you two in the booth with me today. Let's do it again sometime.
Yeah,
I know
you
got a big game coming up.
Yeah, 3:30. So I'm probably about to head back
Bullets.
to the condo. Get ready for that. Head down to the field where we're playing that, and that should be a great matchup. Clancy probably wants some revenge after getting whooped up on a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and I
he
believe
didn't have his core guys, and then in nationals.
Nationals and in county, like we said, 40-6 was that final when Clancy's playing on
that's
Broadax.
stuck in the back of his head. Clancy. He's got his hometown guys with him, so it's going to be an exciting matchup. Going to be physical, fun. If you guys ain't doing nothing, if you're down here 3:30, we're down at the
Ocean City Baptist School.
Ocean City Baptist School. Come out, see some good football. Other than that, I ain't got much to say. Y'all have a great weekend. Watch some great flag football going on. Joey Blaze is going to keep y'all updated all weekend and while we're blazing. So y'all enjoy y'all's weekend and have a good one.
All right, Trey, thank you for joining
Yes,
me
sir,
today,
Joey.
sir.
Yep.
And we'll be seeing you soon.
Alrighty.
Good afternoon, everybody. We'll see you later from Ocean City. Final score, once again, X-Dawgs 19, Blackhawks 0. Congratulations, X-Dawgs, on the victory.